Oh, how I love her, don't wanna leave her. 'Cause if then you see her, won't you tell her goodbye? Boy, that Abraham sure had a lot of faith. Let's see here. Boy, I have 3 round trips left. That's all back through the tunnel, back to Bible times. And I have just got to find that fountain of youth. Let's see what they have for me today. Oh, a rope. Whoa. Let's see here. Sassy, sassy Wanalot, queen of the fountain of youth.
I told you we should have brought rain gear, Simon.
You're right, Miriam. I should have listened. But how did I know it was going to rain cats and dogs in the middle of the desert?
Okay, which way, Simon? On this way to Babylon, off this way to Babylon.
To Babylon.
To Babylon it is. Oh, uh-oh. It looks like we're stuck in the mud. Oh, hey, it's Sushi. Just in time. We could use a helping hand with the garden wagon.
All this mud. What are you doing?
Moving Mr. and Mrs. should have listened here off to Babylon. Simon, Miriam, this is my good friend, the Sushi Winderslot.
That's a sassy Wantalot.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Hey, I've got an idea. Throw me a rope there, Sushi. Yeah. And Mrs. S, you get in the garden wagon here and hold on to this end. See? And Sissy and Mr. S get behind me and we'll pull around on the count of 3.
So, Miriam, what takes you to Babylon?
Well, we didn't listen to the prophet.
Prophet? I hope to make a profit when I find the fountain of youth. A profit of $1 million trillion.
No. Not that kind of prophet. A prophet of God. One who can speak God's messages and tell us about the future.
Okay, everybody, on the count of 3. 1.
And the prophet Isaiah warned us that if we didn't follow God's ways, we'd be captured by our enemies and taken to Babylon.
2.
Now don't go babbling on, Miriam.
3.
I'm not babbling on, Simon. Isaiah warned us and we should have listened. Now we have to go to Babylon.
We are not going anywhere until we get this puppy out of the mud. Let's try this again, only this time, Squishy, you get in the garden wagon. And whatever you do, don't let go of the rope.
So, Miriam, what else did this prophet have to say?
Isaiah?
Yeah.
Well, he told us lots of things about the future.
Let's try this again. 1.
Well, what kind of things about the future?
2.
He talked about the coming of a special someone, a Prince of Peace who could bring everlasting life.
3.
Oh.
Everlasting life? Why, that's just what I've been looking for. Tell me, did the prophet say anything about the fountain of youth?
No, nothing about that. Just everlasting life.
I don't suppose Isaiah said anything about what's going to happen to my garden wagon.
Nope.
Listen, Mr. and Mrs. should have listened. I'm terribly sorry about all this mess. I don't want to make you late. You two go on and we'll catch up.
Thanks, Sherry.
On to Babylon.
No, Simon, it's off to Babylon.
Right, off to Babylon.
You know, Sherry, this prince with everlasting life, he sounds like the guy I need to help me find the fountain of youth. If I could just find him.
I don't know, sis. Sounds to me like he's coming on his own time. Maybe he'll find you.
But I don't have much time left.
That's the brakes, baby. The brakes! That's it, sissy. We're not stuck in the mud. I forgot to take off the Oh, Mr. and Mrs. S. Hey, wait up.
Oh, everlasting life. This sounds just like the thing I have been looking for. I feel like I'm getting closer. I just know I'm getting closer.